Chapter 16, The Atonement.
And now we're back to live commentary.
Woohoo!
Yeah!
What is this? Who are you? What have you done with Nesala? Oh, this is something everyone should see. There can be no doubt I gaze upon the last living wonder of the Serena's royalty. I need a tissue. Those golden locks. Witness how they gather in the morning sun and multiply. Doggy, put that down. Oh well, I missed. Multiply its brilliance. She's making a mess of my room. Oh well. The gentle luster of those argent wings. Dude, they're white, not silver. Are you blind? Manifest proof of royalty, as sure I am alive. Magnificent, absolutely magnificent. A true work of art wrought in flesh and feather. All this beauty, mine! The fortune I paid that Raven King seems like a pittance compared to this treasure! What? Nesala sold me to you? Oh, you are exquisite even in rage! In other words, you're cute when you're angry. Now, if you behave yourself, I'll grant you a life of luxury. Ah!
Wow!
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did he just do what I think he did?
Dude! Just
my nose!
Dude!
My beautiful nose! Oh, he did! Oh, I wish we could go back and see that in super slow-mo, detailed freeze frame! Maybe somewhere... I just got really distracted by the painting behind Rayson's left wing. What the fuck is going... Dude! Seriously, man! That belongs in the adult section!
At least his nethers are covered up.
Didn't buy a tissue paper. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to read this cutscene because of that damn painting behind Rayson!
Bishop Oliver, you winged freak, you'll pay for that!
No, you mustn't harm him. You mustn't ruffle a single feather of those gorgeous wings. My beauty, you must not be frightened. In time you will come to see how kind and charitable a master I can be. Why, that's a lot of blood. This is madness. Oh, this is Benyon! Wait, not going there. So frightening. How delicious. But I fear that we must now be separated for a short while. Loyal servants, attend to my words. You must not raise a hand to this one. Prepare his meals with care, and do not disturb his rest. I would not see his countenance marred by displeasure. Herons, you see, are such delicate things. And then at the proper time...
Delicate thing just punched you in the face.
Yes, the proper time. When will it be?
Proper time of what?
Wait, what?
What?
I say to you, those haughty senators, and they have looked down their nose at me for the last time. I'll show them all. Oh, but I must have a grand stage, one where none can fail to see me.
No, the exhibitionism is just ew.
The Serena's royals are creatures of legend, and when I arrive with one at my side, I can hardly wait to see Duke Goddess's face.
Just that.
Nesala, you wretch. Curse your eyes. How dare you do this to me? Your balls are mine. I'm going to roast them over a fire and feed them to my pet geese. My geese, you hear me? Your balls will be geese food. Nesala! Mine all, cathedral.
Wow.
I've brought him.
Well done, Ike. I will see that you are well rewarded.
Where's your usual entourage? I see only two of your holy guard.
Oh, there was some disturbance. I think they're clearing away the rabble. But on to business. Is that one there, the ringleader of the thieves? Why, he's nothing but a child.
Look who's talking, girl.
Has he offered
like 12?
up any kind of defense? Shut up, Roffie, for his deplorable actions? We're no thieves! We're trying to free the Lagoos that these filthy aristocrats hold in captivity! What manner of absurd fairy tale is this? In the year Benyon 624, Apostle Misaha, my honored grandmother, emancipated every last Lagoos alive. Slave, alive, all of them! In accordance with her new law, today there is not a single slave to be found in all of the Benyon Empire. You lie! Countless noble houses. I'm just having a flashback to our politics. Obama, you lie! See, they come by honestly, guys. They've just been playing Fire Emblem. Countless noble houses even now keep Laguza's servants, or entertainment, or worse, Roffie, keep your mind out of the gutter. And the Senate, those vast windbags grant tacit approval by doing nothing. That's enough. I told you to keep a cool head. But, why ever would you bring such an ill-mannered rogue to meet me? What is it you're planning?
If anyone's planning something, it's you.
Really?
I'm gonna go play with the dog so that she stops.
Yes, you do that, Roffie! Let Rondie read the cutscene! And what could you possibly mean by that?
Your last mission showed us the slave trade, and now you've put us in contact with an underground emancipation group. From the very beginning, I found this whole arrangement a little odd. You have more vassals than you can use, yet you hire us for these missions. Your motivations have me puzzled.
Oh, I see. And have you solved this puzzle of yours?
You want to expose the depravity of the inner circles of power, but you don't want the general public to know that the majority of the Senate is involved in slavery.
And to think I thought you were as untutored as a wild monkey. You're actually quite bright.
I didn't figure it all out by myself. I have companions whom I trust with my life. They helped.
Hey! Hold it! What in the world are you guys talking about? Would someone like to explain this to me?
The Apostle is aware of the Laguz slavery. On top of that, it appears she intends to do something about this problem, right?
Are you serious? I am. However, whether I succeed or fail depends largely on what you do next.
So be it. I think it's time you told us about the next job you have lined up for us.
I've received reports that Bishop Oliver, the Duke of Tanis, is up to something suspicious. Duke Tanis has a villa near the woods of Serenes. Go there, and return with irrevocable proof of whatever he's doing.
I want pictures of all of it.
I want pictures of all of it! If you succeed in this, I promise to support your Princess Elincia with all the power at my command.
Right, well then. We'll bring back whatever information it is you're looking for. Be ready for us.
Well, I'd like to report the result of our last battle. No one, and I've never meant this more literally, no one was killed! Would you believe that? No one at all. It was so weird. I mean, I shot some serious fireballs at that tiger and he just fell over, and then this weird little kid came...
Yes, I know, Soren, just give me... I see. Well, we didn't earn any gold, but we have a lot, and we got a little bit of combat XP. And my goodness, did we get a lot of bonus XP. Yes, we did. We shall put that to good use. And Soren, yes, good job. And we have several new allies. And yes, nobody died! The doctor would be proud! There were no deaths. Really, no deaths! And no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. I have to go punch my Laguz doll now. Soren, sometimes I wonder and I worry about you. Alright, let's check this out. We
did it!
We have frickin' tons of BXP and we are gonna use it well. Let's take a look here. There are the spoils.
All that stuff.
The stuff. Let's go down here. Let's see.
Hello, Tormod. Where's what?
There's Stefan. I'm gonna take another look at Stefan. We only brushed by him earlier. So yeah, he's a sword master. For a level 8 sword master, he's got pretty good strength. He's got very nice skill and speed. Alright defense. His stats are good. And his growths are good. So, you know, if you wanna hold off on him until everyone else is caught up and then use him, yeah, I don't see why not. He comes with an S rank in sword and his mastery skill, so you don't have to use an occult scroll on him.
If you want Astra.
If you want Astra on a sword user. I think if you want a sword user with Astra, you know, just use Stefan. Yeah, the Vagkati is the S rank sword. It's
one of the few S-rank weapons that you can get in this game. It's very, very good, very powerful.
It's pretty much a Wu Dao.
Yeah, only stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to point at the might, but I'm screwing around with my buttons. Anyway, that's Stefan. The one thing about Stefan, as we mentioned before, is his terrible luck. So I would recommend...
Keep him away from units who use, like, crit-happy weapons.
Yeah, like, and stuff like that. And maybe use the Ashira icon on him instead of Braum. But then Braum, as you can see, had kind of low luck to begin with anyway, so...
And he needed it.
He needed it, I tell you. What have we got down here? Ah, yes, Tormod and Marim. Some people call him Moarim, but I actually, I misread it the first time I saw him, and I thought it was M-A-U-R-I-M, which I thought was Maurim, which I just think is an awesome name for a tiger. Maurim. So I now call him Marim, which is... I'm sorry, I have a stuffy nose tonight. Anyway, let's look at them. Tormod.
Level 7.
Ah!
We don't need more under-leveled units!
Tormod is actually pretty good.
He's decent. He's not amazing
he's not
like Soren or...
Here's the thing about Tormod, is he is a male mage. Unlike Soren, who's a gay mage. I am so gonna get beat for that. My gay friends out there, you know I love you. You can beat me later. No, but what I was meaning to say is that Soren is actually much more like the typical female mage, in that he's got high skill and magic and very low defense and strength. Tormod is good starting magic. His magic and resistance growth are actually not that stellar. The difference with Tormod is he actually gets very good strength and defense for a mage. So he's even a bit more, like, you know how Ilyana is a bit more physically sturdy than Soren? Well, he's even more physically sturdy than Ilyana.
He trades it in for magic power. But...
Yeah, he's a fire, he's a fire mage, so he actually comes with very nice weapon ranks. C in fire, D in wind, so he can use Elwind right off the bat. So he's actually got better weapon supports than Soren does at this point. The real stellar thing about Tormod is this skill right here, Celerity. It ups his movement by 2 spaces. He has now more movement than most of your regular foot units. Celerity is incredibly useful on a mage. So here's the thing about Tormod, is he's a great kid. I love Tormod, I love his character, and I was originally planning on training him, but I began to realize that I really do have a full roster of characters, and I really don't have room for another mage. So I am not going to be... As much as we love him!
As much as we love this Calvin.
Calvin. I adore this guy. And what so really stings about it is that as awkward as he is when he comes in this game, where it's like you're trying to get your units promoted and here's this level 7 character, he has even worse availability in the next game. So if you're going to train Tormod and use Tormod, I would recommend
just training him in the first game.
Using him in this game. But he's a decent mage, and I think he's a character that if I were to play this game again, I would definitely really want to train him.
Even if he's not as great as Soren.
Yeah, even if he's, yeah. I'd say that Tormod is a reasonable replacement for Ilyana. Yeah. Because Ilyana takes on more of that sort of physically kind of sturdy
mage.
Yeah, so I think that, and Tormod's even more than that. So I think that if, use Soren as your mage and Tormod as your burly mage, and you can't really go wrong. Tormod also, on average, gets high enough strength that if you get him up to S rank in lightning, if you work really hard on it, he can wield the S-rank Lightning Tome without speed penalties. He is strong enough to wield it, so that's one of the ways in which his high strength will pay off. But mainly celerity. Mainly celerity. And think about this game, you can't just pull it off of him and put it on someone else like you can in the next game. In the next game, just yoink his skill and give it to, like, I don't know, Meg. Because that's awesome. Marim. Marim is a tiger. He is arguably the better tiger of the game because he's fast. He comes with a demi-band, which is kind of like, there's a demi-band in,
There's the half-shift skill.
Oh yeah, there's the half-shift skill in the next game. This is a little bit different. It doesn't negate stats quite as much, and I don't believe it affects
Well, the thing is that in this game, transformation gains are smaller.
Yeah, it's different. It's a little bit different, but basically it allows him to remain transformed at the cost of,
like, half the stat boost, half the transformation stat boost.
So, but he is, he's pretty burly, he's faster than Mordecai, so I think a lot of people like to use him more.
I'm using Leith as my Lagoos, and I really only want one Lagoos at a time. So, yeah, I'm not actually going to be training Marm, even though I dig him. He is the Hobbs. It's Calvin and Hobbs! It's Calvin and Hobbs! They're back there in Fire Emblem! Whee! I wonder if Marm turns into a stuffed tiger when adults see him.
The stuffed green tiger.
Anyway, so that's Tormod. We're not training him.
As much as we love
As
him.
much as we love him.
We're not training him as much as we love this southern gentleman.
The southern gentleman, yeah, he's a good guy. I really dig Marm. I really like him, but we just don't have room for him. This is 2 kitties. This is 2 tigers. My, they have really nice chests. I'm just gonna be at peace with the world for a second here. Hang on. Okay. Right. Do you want to go on? I guess we can stick the base episode here.
Sure, let's go ahead and read the supports and.
Yeah, we'll do the base. So, hey guys, welcome to the base episode for Chapter 16, the Atonement. We just went over the new characters that we got. We are now going to we got some
supports
info. Info first, I think.
Okay, info first.
Hello, Marin. Yes, I would like to speak to Marim.
Ahem.
Marim!
Lil one, how you doing? How was it? Were you treated roughly? Did they attempt to punish you?
Nah, it was nothing. And the Apostle? I thought she'd be some mean old hag, but she's just a kid! Really, she's even shorter than I am!
Little one, you must lower your voice and watch your tongue.
Why?
Rest easy, Marm. Everyone in this room is with me. The Apostle has no ears here.
That's good.
Amara?
Speaking ill of the Apostle here is considered treasonous. Keep it up and they'll kill you. Or threaten to.
What?
Little one, while we are here, please choose your words with more care than you have shown. I beg of you.
Oh, right. I understand. Hey, dog, quit chewing on the chair! Stupid dog.
For Lagoos, you seem to know more about the court etiquette here than my fellow Bjork Tormod.
Bah.
That's 'cause I don't know much about any of this stuff, that's all.
It's no matter, little one. The reason I'm familiar with the customs of the Benyon nobles is I myself was once a slave.
What?
Oh, no.
For generations, my family, my Lagoos brothers and sisters, served as slaves to one house. They were wealthy and powerful, senators all. As a child, I was raised never to question my station as a slave. From the day I was born, the most grueling physical labor was as natural as breathing.
And dog, you really ought to stop chewing on that pillow before the cat smacks you.
I knew nothing else. To ensure we were liked by our masters, we were drilled in the etiquette of polite society until it became second nature. We were slaves, and we did what we could to live as long as we could. The most important thing was not to incur the wrath of our masters.
Frida,
cut that out!
Good girl, Frida. Frida is a good girl, but you do not anger the Nixie cat, otherwise she will unleash holy fangy clawy terror on your soft little nose. No, she's getting the hell out of Dodge. Okay.
If we displeased them, we were punished. If we were lucky, we were beaten. If we were unlucky.
Lord, that's enough!
I'm sorry, Lord.
I'm sorry, Ike, it's just that if you let him go on long enough, he completely devolves into this long, angsty flashback. It's worse than Full Metal Alchemist, I'm sorry.
If a former slave myself is present, all of you will be judged, scorned, and looked down upon. I came here to ask if you would take care of something for me, like getting that dog to settle down.
I don't know, I'm not good with dogs, I'm better with cats, sorry.
Well, in that case, I would have you take care of the little one.
Why would you say such a thing? You were born a Lagoos slave, and you're not allowed to be freed? That's not right! That's why we promised each other we'd change all that. We made a promise! Lagoos, like Bjork, would build homes and plant fields. Families would live together in peace and freedom. That's the world we dreamed of.
That's a dream that belongs to us as former Laguz slaves. We don't need the help of another Bjork like you.
What? What?
Little one, come back here, boy.
Does it really warrant that much concern?
Huh?
Since I first arrived here in Benyon, it's something that's been bothering me. If you're born into a noble house, you're noble. If your parents are slaves, you're a slave. Do you think a person's worth is decided at the moment of their birth? I can't understand a country where that passes for normal. I just can't.
Those don't sound much like the words of someone working for Princess Crimea. Princesses are princesses because they're born into royal families, right? Are you going to deny that?
No, you're right. Alencia, she is a princess. I don't think we've treated her with more respect than any other employee we've had, but... Funny. We've addressed her as princess the entire time, but I've never really considered what it meant.
From where I stand, I think you've been blessed. You were born a Bjork and raised in a country with a lenient social structure. That's an enviable life, boy.
It's so hard. No matter how I try, I'll never fully understand your pain. But listen, I didn't treat Alencia any differently after I learned of her heritage. I'm not going to think of you or treat you differently just because you used to be a slave. It's not going to happen. You're you. And I'm free to think of it that way if I want. Right? Moram, there's nothing anyone can do about your past, about the burdens you carry. And I know I don't know everything that's going on, but you shouldn't be trying to push Tormod away. He's dedicated to you, and being with you is his choice. It's part of his freedom.
I see now. I will go and find him.
Yeah, you do that. If meeting those in the temple is uncomfortable, I can go and bring him back. What do you think?
No, I can do it. I have a good nose. Tracking the young one sent while avoiding other Bjork is an easy task.
I see.
Never mind. May our friendship be true and enduring.
I share your sentiment. Our troop will have you for as long as you wish. He's a cute kitty. I love kitties. Right, Ike.
I hope my voice wasn't too bad, guys.
Roffie won the right to be Moram because he rocks the southern drawl. And also because he played that chapter. So Roffie has added Moram to his...
Along with the Black Knight.
Yeah. No, that's the Black Knight. We don't do the Black Knight. We just have the Black... the Black Knight...
We have the real Black Knight.
We have the Black Knight. We lent him a warp pad, so he just warps in whenever we need him to do voices. He's a real cool guy, you know?
Yeah.
He's a little bit scary, you know, it's kind of like having a Dalek in the room, because you can't never see his face, and... no, he's a cool dude, and, you know, he just drinks his peach tea through a straw, you know? So, yeah, we set him up with peach tea anyway. Anyway, let's talk to Stefan. Oh, the hot guys! I love Fire Emblem. What the, who are you? How long have you been a member of my troop? Where did you come from? Where did you get that sword? Oh my god. I joined after the battle in the sands. My name is Stefan. I apologize for not introducing myself earlier. I was chatting with your lovely feline friend over there. But you were talking to Leith. Why did you not claw your eyes out? Oh, she's quite polite, if you're polite to her. Right, yeah, anyway. Why are you here? In part, it's because I'm curious. But mostly, it's the guiding hand of fate that has led me to you. Oh no, not another one. Uh-huh. In the desert, I watched the dance of your sword. Right, even though I had my boyfriend do all the fighting, yes, I was dancing my sword around to keep the Laguz from fighting me. Yeah, that's what I was doing, right. Well, anyway, you have a unique style, but it is incomplete, filled with hesitation. You have recently lost your teacher, no? Luckily your foundation is quite strong.
which is why I can be of service. Oh my god, it's Obi-Wan! Obi-Wan got green hair and hot. Okay, I'm never gonna be able to watch Star Wars the same way again. Thank you, Stefan. I should be doing Alec Guinness for this guy, but I already made him American, so oh well.
American Alec Guinness?
It's not the same, man.
Okay.
Your technique, how powerful would it be when perfected? I would like to know, and not in the creepy want to kill you when you're strong, because I'm not like Kenpachi, no. I'm much more of a Yojimbo character, don't worry. Even though I have a really big right arm. Holy cow, look at that thing. Ooh, okay. Moving on. Who are you? You can learn the Dance of Blades from me without knowing my history, can you not? What say you? Let your heart decide.
Study! Totally study, yes!
I don't know if I trust this guy.
Do it!
No, Ike, seriously, you want to do it. You want to look at his arm! Oh, his arm is very big, but Soren will kill me! No, Soren doesn't have to know! Alright. I understand. If you can help me perfect my technique, I will gladly accept an invitation to learn from you. Then prepare yourself. Come, attack me with all your strength. We don't get to see them. Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah!
You just... Stefan! Thank you! Thank you very much! Alright. Let's look at our supports. No.
Wait, why is Soren highlighted? Try clicking on Soren.
Oh!
Yes! Yes!
Yes! Okay, here we go. Let's go talk to Soren. No, I don't want anyone to talk to me. Yes, you do! Do you have a second, Soren? What is it, Ike? What's wrong? You've been quiet and moody for days. What's going on? Well, it's your time of the month. Ike, don't give me that crap again! Oh, sorry. I won't do that. What? It's nothing. You've never worried about who you are, have you? Your family? Where you come from? Who I am? Well, not really, no. I guess I don't understand what you're getting at. I had a father and a mother. I don't remember much about her. Who does in these games? Mothers, really, so underrated. I'm telling you guys, really. But otherwise, no complaints.
At least in Earthbound, the mother was always the most visible parent, except in Mother 3, and then she was just,
Moving on. It must be nice to have loving parents. You need people to experience your childhood, help shape the person you will become. Without an adult around to affirm and support them, a child can't really know which path to take, or who he really is. Don't you have any memory of your parents? Oh my god, you're the son of Darth Vader, aren't you? Oh crap, I can see where this is going. Oh shoot. Wait, who's Darth Vader in this game? Is it the Black Knight or the other guy?
Huh.
That's a good
The
guess.
other guy, you mean, the other guy is an Ashnard, the other guy?
Yeah, the obviously temporary villain who's, gonna get killed off by a giant tentacle monster from outer space,
Yeah.
and then that's gonna be the end. Yeah, that guy.
Oh.
I guess we'll find out.
Oh.
No. The woman who raised me was not my birth mother, and she wasn't all that fond of me anyway. My earliest memories of her are of her saying, "Why me? The world isn't fair," or "Stay away from me, child." No love, no affection. She took care of me out of some sense of duty that she didn't really possess. She didn't really possess the sense of duty that was the reason she took care of you. Okay, Soren, you're confused. I'll let it slide. Ouch. That really, sucks. When I was about 4, a nearby sage came by and asked to take me in. He said I possessed rare magical talent. I remember the day clearly. My caretaker was delighted to give me up. In fact, she seemed almost delirious with pleasure, smiling like a madwoman as she handed me over. The sage even gave her gold as compensation. Not that it was necessary. Oh, Soren. I had no idea. The sage was old, and knew that death would soon come for him. His only goal was to teach his art to an apprentice. As time was short, he put me through terribly rigorous magic training. We worked day and night, without cease. I didn't even have time to think about who I really was. But it was still a better life than I had ever known.
When the sage died 2 years later, I had acquired much magical skill. Perhaps too much for a child of my age. At any rate, once I had eaten all of the food in the sage's hovel, I left and walked for days to find help. Upon reaching civilization, I came to another grim realization. I couldn't speak. Not a word. Then how was the sage talking to you if you were, like...
Was he psychic? Was it like some kind of psychic
connection? Was it a
connection?
psychic mage? Sage?
Cool!
And how, if your earliest memories are of the woman talking, if you could understand her speech, how was it that you could... This magat keiiii ha... You're upset, I'm letting it go. Soren. Oh, I could read and write better than most of the villagers, and I could understand what they said. I just couldn't talk. Couldn't help it. The woman and the sage both used to hurl words at me, unkind words usually, but I never needed to answer, so... Soren... Oh, I apologize. I should not have made you listen to such nonsense, not after Morim had to put you through his flashbacks. I'm sorry. No, it won't go like Full Metal Alchemist, I promise. Soren! It's no nonsense. It's awful. That's probably the most terrible thing I've ever heard, and I was just talking to Morim! Where did this happen? Was it in Benyon? No. But there's more. I haven't told you about my parents. No. That's enough. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Wait, Soren! Soren! Blast! Soren! No! Oh,
Soren is...
he needs a hug!
Yeah,
Ike, I order you to go give that man a hug. Yeah, a big one. Big one.
Really big one.
Let's look down here.
See, Mia, no.
No.
She's supporting Ileana.
Yes, she's one, yeah.
Jill? She can support with Jill!
Yay!
Yes.
Go talk to Jill! Jill! Visit! Speak to Jill, yeah! Does that taste good, Jill? Yeah, this... Good, yeah. Why? Because I made it. I'm glad you like it. You made this? Yep. I call it Miss Magical Meatloaf. It's chock full of stuff that's good for you, especially when you're sick. You look real sad and you never eat, so I thought it would make you feel better. You're worried about me? Why are you so nice to me? I'm a Dayan Surge. Stop. Please stop saying that. Why? It's true, yeah? Because it makes me feel bad, that's why. You're always saying, I'm a Dayan soldier, everyone should hate me, blah, blah, blah. You're not a bad person, Jill. I want to be your friend, and you make it really hard. What? My friend? Oh, miss, you rock, girl. You go get her. Yeah. Yeah?
Still nothing for Jill and Lead.
Oh, well, they might take some work.
Yeah.
Reese, nope. Nope. He can only support with one pair of question marks. Triplets, actually. He could support with Soren. Yeah, that'd be interesting. But we'd actually have to send him out into battle. Time for that. Nope.
Alright, that's it.
I think that is it for this recording of the best episode for Chapter 16 of Fire Emblem 9, The Path of fucking Radiance. I don't know what voice I'm doing now.
It's been a long night, guys.
It's only 8:30 or so. Anyway, yeah. I've been Agent Elrond.
I've been Roffie McMuttonchops.
And when we will be speaking to you next, Roffie will be continuing
his Half-Life 2 Let's Play.
Yes! Half-Life 2, Episode 1.
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 10 is something. Anyway, yes, and it will be fun, and there will be explosions and swearing and more anecdotes from TF2, and and it's gonna be glorious, and I'll be back after that.
Applejack!
And Applejack! And Rainbow Dash! It will be 20% more awesome.
Yes.
And cooler.
Yes.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, one last time, just because it's that glorious. Head on punch! Thank you so much, keiiii of deviantart.com, for letting us use this. You rock.